Welterweight bout. Wellington Turman coming in at minus 185 against Jared Gooden sitting at plus 155. Over under 2.5 rounds. Minus 140 for the over, plus 110 for the under. Jared Gooden, second stint in the UFC. He's coming off a loss. He took the fight on short notice, Carlston Harris. But he's coming in here on a full camp against Wellington Turman. He's 2-3 in his last 5. Still 27 years of age for him, though, and still getting better. He's coming in as a favorite, though, not a spot that he's really used to. Wellington Turman, usually the dog, but he moved down to 170 his last fight, and he looked a little bit better there against Randy Brown. Gave him a good third round, lost 29-28. Coming in this one as a favorite against Jared Gooden. Jared Gooden, he's got some big power on the feet. The wrestling, he got out-wrestled against Carlston Harris. And I would expect Wellington Turman to try to go to that well in this one. Wellington Turman, more of a grappler, as we've seen in his career. So this is a lower-level welterweight fight with two guys that haven't shown like a ton of success in the UFC. So it's a little greasy. What are you thinking?
Yeah. First of all, I don't think Wellington Turman is minus 200 over anybody. I'm just never been impressed with him. Like, he's got a handful of UFC fights, and we've seen him in there with a lot of different guys. And he's just never really impressed me at all. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Even against, I think it was Serkinov, he got the submission off his back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But seemed to be losing the fight and then pulls it off. But, he will be dangerous if he can get Jared Gooden's back or if he can get on top. But other than that, I just don't see where the danger lies as far as, if he's standing on the feet. I don't think he's going to knock Gooden out by any means. I do think Gooden will probably be the better striker, more powerful striker, and he's a strong guy. Like, for Wellington Turman, the game plan, or at least the path to victory, is going to be to get this fight to the ground where your best skill set is. But if you look at the stats, like, Wellington Turman has a 19% takedown accuracy. So he's not landing them at a high rate at all. The submission game and the grappling is obviously there, but the offensive wrestling to get it to the mat is just not impressive, in my opinion. Where Jared Gooden's got a nearly 70% takedown defense and is a strong guy, and he's shown he can fight all 3 rounds. I mean, a lot of his fights do go to decision so far in the UFC. I just don't see the minus 200 on Wellington Turman. I'm probably going to take a dog shot here on Gooden. Just for the fact that if Wellington can't get the fight to the ground, I think it's pretty damn close on the feet. And if you're going to be giving me that big of a dog in a close fight, I'm going to take it every single time. So give me Jared Gooden here.
Yeah, it's like I like the move to welterweight for Wellington Turman. I don't know if he'll have a ton of success there, but I think it's the right move for his career. The Randy Brown fight, Randy Brown fights, he always has a way of making these fights close. Just losing a round for no reason, or just get a little bit too confident. And that third round against Randy Brown, Turman turned it on and was able to win that third round, but it was already done. Like, he had lost the first 2. So I don't know if he was just taking the round off or what. Turman, he's been knocked out twice in his career. Jared Gooden does have some good power in his hands. And if he wants to win this fight, it's got to be there. It's got to be on the feet. Like you said, Wellington Turman doesn't have good takedown accuracy. It's not like he's able to get these takedowns easily. Jared Gooden does have 60-some percent takedown defense, 68% takedown defense in his UFC career. With his last fight being short notice, I give him a little bit of a pass there, getting taken down 5 times by Carlston Harris. He did look pretty decent on the feet against Carlston Harris. Like, I will say that. Like, if Carlston Harris doesn't take him down, Jared Gooden has a better chance of winning that fight. I can definitely see a dog shot here. It's probably dog or pass if you're going to be betting. I'll take Wellington Turman for the pick because I think he has a little bit more promise, but it's just not something I'll probably be betting. So that's what I got on that one. Not one I'd probably get too invested.